Who would you talk to? What's going on? It's me, Mike Leopard King Michael. This is legit paranormal clips brought to you by legit podcast.com. It is January 18th, 2024 for the math geeks. This one's simple. So if it was 8 times 1, that's 8 times 1, that's 8. And if it was 2 times 2, it's 4. Then we add them up, we get 8. It's a long way to do it. But joining me as always is Sarah Paranormal. How are you, Sarah?
I'm a little upset, Mike, to be honest with you. Like I did my hair and I did my makeup, and then I got on the computer and realized that even with my contacts in, I am so blind that I have to wear my glasses, and I didn't do glasses, hair, and makeup. So I'm a little mad, but I'll get over it.
Yeah, that's something I've never been mad about. I've never had that problem, to be honest. I gotta be honest. I cannot even relate to that, because what does that even mean? With me, there's only one way. I either go clean up,
Mm-hmm.
or I don't. That's it. I wish there was more than that. I wish.
Yeah,
There's not.
that's okay. I mean,
You have styles that you can wear glasses without.
Yeah, because now my hair is doing a weird thing. It's in the way of the glasses, and like I got eyelashes, and they're just like hitting them, and so yeah, it's a whole thing. But we get older, and our eyes fail us.
Well, if you want to talk about great hair, Block Island Rick. What's up, Rick?
No, look at this. Is amazing. Look at the mane on this man. It's luscious.
I did my curls.
You did your curls.
I waxed the stash.
You waxed the stash.
Not really. I don't even know what that means.
Can you do a little sometime? I really like the handlebars.
Oh yeah,
mustache. I want one of you to get the curl going.
So check it, right? The thing is that I grew the mustache all the way through, so I actually can grab it from here, and then I Yosemite Sam myself every now and then, because I can just make the whole thing come up and go out like this, and it looks silly. I look just like you. I'm not going to do it because I look just like Yosemite Sam.
Can you do a show as Yosemite Sam sometimes?
I do the voice. I was a big fan of Mel Blount. Mel Blount, by the way, was one of the weirdest but greatest people we know, because he did every voice for Looney Tunes. Every voice, all the characters. That's just one guy. Just one guy did all those voices. What?
It's impressive. It really is. It's impressive.
He's one of the most impressive people. I mean, seriously. Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, right? Come on. Go down the list of come on. He did
Sylvester, Pepe Le Pew.
He did Speedy Gonzales, which no one remembers his cousin. And I said this to someone, they thought I was being like, I don't know.
It was me, I believe. I said you were full of it.
Yeah. He had a cousin named Slowpoke Rodriguez.
No.
It was what's funny is that it's actually a cartoon, so I'm not lying about this. And I don't know if you remember it though, Rick.
I don't.
He would go La cucaracha. It's really that slow. And the thing with Slowpoke is he never went anywhere, right? So Speedy was constantly saving him from the mouse, and the other mouse didn't care. Like Slowpoke was so much cooler because he was just going his speed, right? And you got to look it up. Slowpoke Rodriguez and Speedy Gonzales' cousin. One of the best episodes he's ever done.
I can relate.
You thought I was just being like, what? Either racist or just a jerk?
I did.
Yeah.
Well,
but it's actually
my God. So Rick, is it possible that I thought Mike was being a jerk? Let me think.
Oh.
Are we allowing hearsay as people?
We can't start off on this tone.
No,
guys.
we're not. But right? Did you see the way I said I didn't? What's this guy's name again that we're talking about? What was his name?
Slowpoke Rodriguez.
Mel somebody.
Mel Blanc.
And I said that's impressive, and Mike looked offended because impressive was not a good enough word. He went.
Well, I mean, it's always. Why is everything always in your paranormal world? Why can't it be in the world that I live in? I exist in.
But it was
Toontown,
where people can do voices.
Oh no, JK's got links already. Do we need to start? Do we need to start clips with a link?
If that's it, you should play it because I'm telling you, it's one of the funniest characters you ever created. Because
can I copy?
In other words, Rick, the thing was, Slowpoke wasn't speeding up. Like he never felt the need to go any faster than he was going, dude. He was like the greatest character, man.
JK, send me the link in Messenger.
Yeah. Because right there, I didn't know what you guys would do with it. So, as far as clips, what we usually do on this show is our protocol is we review audio or video submissions. Now, we've been doing a crappy job of arranging the submission people to be on at the same time. It's kind of fun. It's not fun to play their stuff and then find out they want to come on like a week or two later. So I'll take the hit for that one. But we do have a lot of actual clips of stuff that's right now. Clips are almost global, Rick. Right? Like there's clips right now that are going on constantly that are like, maybe we should pay attention to these. Like there's a lot of paranormal stuff as of late. Have you been wormholing that at all?
I'm every night.
Yeah.
I've been going really deep on the UFO thing for the last like couple of weeks.
Yep. But see, the thing is, what about the interrogations?
Always.
Yeah.
Bad cops. Love bad cops.
Bad cops. When cops realize they're about to be fired, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Although I'm not a big fan of the guy that goes and does that on purpose just to get on camera and show the cop that he knows.
The auditors you're talking about.
No, the guys that, but they're not doing it for any real reason other than be just to get a rise or be a prick to the cop, you know. But you can't do that. You can't legally search you, but it's just like you can tell nowadays the cops too when they hear that they just go, oh, they groan because they know they just. I don't even want to get into this with you, but we're gonna get into it. So I guess I see both sides when I watch those videos. Like I see the kid, you know, sticking up for what is actually legally a law, right? But the way he handles himself, you know, I can see the cop wishing for the days like of the 70s where there was no
body cams,
cameras, and it'd be like a smack upside the head. You know what I mean? I've definitely gotten smacked upside the head before by an officer. So, anyways, speaking of videos, did we find Slowpoke, or are we not going to show it? All right.
Hold on.
I'm not going to play. I will not play any sound effects. I should go like this when you're about to play video. You know I'm not touching it. And by the way, I changed.
Yeah, all right. I remember.
Go ahead.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Are we ready to get canceled, you guys?
Why cancel? This is what he was. What for what?
Not the slowest mouse, which is you.
Maybe Slowpoke is pretty slow downstairs in the feet, but he's pretty fast upstairs in the cabeza.
How much of this do you want to watch?
He was playing how slow it's going now. Look, what? Wait.
Wait. What is on the end of his tail?
We don't know. That's his tail that he's holding the knapsack with the
No, what's this thing?
Oh, that's the time for Boomerang. That's the channel that is being shown on the Boomerang Network.
Oh, I'm like, what the frick is that? Okay. Would you like me to continue?
Ever see the video Bittersweet Symphony? It's
no, I don't think so.
Sweet. He's just walking straight, and no matter what goes on, he just keeps walking straight. That's the whole point of the video. That's who Slowpoke Rodriguez is. That's where that guy stole that idea. Play it. Watch. This guy's one of the best.
Play it, okay. It actually froze there.
I don't know where he's going. He's going in or out.
Slowpoke, what you doing here?
He's waiting for the camera to get up.
Instead, we try to catch this speedy Gonzalez. We should have catch Slowpoke Rodriguez, the slowest mouse in all Mexico. Buenas noches, señor gato.
The second appearance he made.
My name is Slowpoke Rodriguez.
He's the best.
Slowpoke Rodriguez is for me. Wait, Jose! Jose, I got to tell you something.
We have to pause. We're gonna get copyright slammed.
All right,
We are
Brown,
giving
you know who he is
give
now.
commentary.
He was a.
We're doing commentary.
All right, he's a straight G. Let me ask you this, Rick. Did you notice that so far Slowpoke Rodriguez is a straight G?
But
He's
is
doing
he
his-
just high? Is he high?
It could be a little high, but it could be mellow.
I think he's just tired.
He's just tired and slow because the eyes do seem kind of, I don't know.
Here's the point. Here's the point. He's like the Marvel comic characters Domino, and then there was he was an X-Man. He was a Long Shot. People that just have lucky things happen to them, or it's synchronicity. It works, right? Highharvest.net for all the best.
Do you want to be cool like Slowpoke Rodriguez?
No. High Harvest makes you actually really cool. Not as cool as Slowpoke Rodriguez, because my point is the dude doesn't have to ever change his tempo for anybody. It always works out for Slowpoke Rodriguez. That's the greatest thing about this character that I got from it. Was that, like, I think Speedy's too hyper, just like Tasmanian Devil's too hyper, just like Captain Caveman. They all got issues. Speedy's too hyper. Slowpoke, on the other hand, he's got it all figured out. He doesn't have to slow down, speed up. He just keeps going, and it all works out. Why is he not one of the biggest comic characters from that?
Is this what lives in
Please.
my cousin?
Oh, you're playing it not just to yourself?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. That is exactly what I was trying to do, Mike.
So, see, when it comes to like really obscure things from the 70s and or 80s, Sarah, just go along with me when I tell you I saw it. You know what I mean? Because I did. Like, I just, And by the way, Captain Caveman, Rick, did you like him?
He wasn't my favorite.
Did you watch the Laugh Olympics?
I'm not sure.
It was when all those characters, I forget now what their brand name is, Hanna-Barbera, they would all have like an Olympics. It was the Really Rottens versus the Scooby-Doobies and the Yogi Yahooies. And then all the characters from all the different cartoons were on 3 different teams, and every week they would compete.
Sort of like Battle for the Network Stars.
Yeah. It was, but it was out. It came
Cartoons.
out like a long time ago, this series. So it's like, yeah, that's what they were doing. But back when the Battle of the Network Stars were on. So it was like,
Yeah.
how old the videos are. But, there was so much fun because every week a different team would win. And like, I had my favorites. Like,
Mike, you're gonna send me down another wormhole. You got me watching the Muppet Show.
oh, yeah.
It is so good.
Oh,
I gotta watch Fraggle Rock. That's what I miss. I need me some Fraggle Rock in my life.
yeah, but
I'll tell you, the new Muppet Show is
There's a new
unbelievable.
one?
Yeah, it's what's it called?
Mayhem, it's the Electric Mayhem Band. It's
Yes,
it's like
Mayhem something or other, blah blah blah. It is. You turn it on and you will laugh the whole time.
adults. It's like an
It's
adult-
hilarious.
It's really it's the band on the road, and it's just the way they are as characters. The way they handle it, though, right, Rick? The way they handle the show.
Oh yeah, from soup to nuts, it's great. I actually had ordered a Dr. Teeth and Mayhem shirt, and I was hoping it was good.
sponsoring Muppets now? Are we
I'll-
sponsoring?
I would love for them to be a sponsor. I would be their sponsor all day long.
Listen, if the Muppets ever called up and were like, "Hey guys, could you sit in on?" I would be like,
Anything.
I'd be yeah. They don't. I don't care. Gonzo blows me up. Whatever. I'm in. Like Muppets call, I'm gone. I'm being dead serious. I'm sorry to tell everybody out there in legit podcast land, but if the Muppets were to come pick me, maybe to join the Mayhem Band, I don't know what I would do. Yeah, I'd
Dreams.
just be a roadie. I would leave. I'm sorry, guys. I love you, but I'd leave because they're having a blast.
The never-ending tour.
So, like and subscribe to Legit Podcast DOC for more reviews on the Muppets and Hanna-Barbera, apparently. We do also do paranormal content occasionally.
Oh, so there you go. Hanna-Barbera, Paranormal, Scooby-Doo. So Scooby-Doo was the paranormal cartoon. It was by Hanna-Barbera, and it did delve into what I would like to say the teachers in the 80s wanted us to think paranormal issues were solved.
Well, they really were like some of the first paranormal investigators out there.
Yeah,
And they
without
were
a doubt.
good because they were looking for reasonable. They were like, well, this just could be another swamp monster stealing the cookies, or it could be something else. And then
Yeah,
they
but
looked into
But here's
Those
the thing.
meddling kids.
All right, that was my point. If you heard about a real team of paranormal investigators
it. Mhm.
that went to say, I don't know how many episodes they did, let's say 50 houses, and figured out every time that it was a guy in a mask, you wouldn't be suspect. It got a little like the ending got to be to where you know what was going to happen.
That is true.
You knew it was going to be. You were trying to
Took
figure
us
out
years, but it took us years, but yes.
No, I was doing who's wearing the mask. The whole I spent the whole show tense, like trying to figure out, all right, who's gonna be wearing the mask at the end? That's gonna be like you meddling kids, and then they're gonna get wasted on the edibles, and then they're out. I never liked. I didn't like it. I didn't like the van. I didn't like Thelma. I didn't like.
That is a straight up orgy drug van right there.
I had more respect for Thelma later in life.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying the characters. I don't like. I didn't like the characters. I never saw the Soul series that they made of her. You look. Not everything should have a universe. Not everything should have a universe. That's gonna become the most overplayed concept ever. Because I'm starting to hear stuff like the Sander verse, like Adam Sandler's, like the way that he has different characters always in different movies. Like Chubbs was in Heaven in a different movie.
Yeah.
This guy's always that. The idea that all his movies exist at the same time. It's like, why are we doing this? Like that was literally something I was watching. I'm like, why are we creating universes now out of every movie? Like everybody's movies all going to be tied together? Really? Do we gotta have to do that? Do we have to do that, Rick? Like, can't they leave stuff a little?
It can be done tastefully. I love Stephen.
Wait,
Yes.
because I'm having a thing here. Like either I'm having a seizure or there's something really weird going on with my computer. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. So I have a clip from Atkins up on my other monitor, and it's paused. But I swear to God, something in the screen keeps moving. It's freaking me out. So can we either play this clip or I'm gonna shut it down?
Play the clip. I don't know what you're even talking about. Just play the clip.
Oh.
Okay. This is so from country what did we
Country Boy Mike and Country Girl Jenny.
Oh, I haven't been on in a while. That's great. Okay. This is from an investigation. Well, this is something that Country Boy Mike filmed himself at his house. Let's see. Is it going to play? There it is. I'm coming. Mike, when are you going to fix your computer so I don't have to do this anymore? He's like, there's not going to be sound.
You know when your computer does the gray screen for everybody out there that owns computers? Whenever it goes gray, if the screen goes completely gray, that means like it's not doing anything. So unless you hold the power button down, it's the only way power is on. That's lately how I decide when I'm ending projects. When I gray screen it. So now that's paranormal. That's terrifying, but true. Go ahead, play it.
I was playing it. You have to. So this is in their bedroom. And so we had given Mike a copper lined box because he was trying to film. They're not sleeping in this room at this point because this is where all the activity was.
Oh, all right.
So the theory was the tip we had gotten from MUFON is that if you want to film possible extraterrestrial activity, put the camera in a copper lined box because it's harder to detect that the camera is there. So this is what he's doing. And so just watch. Let's see if you can see it.
Copper lined box.
Mm-hmm.
Copper. We can't see shiznit.
You
Hold on.
can't see it.
I just see a picture. It's a blank screen. Wait,
Well,
it's Mike Atkins. He's taking his shirt off. What the heck is this? Stop this.
Okay, keep playing.
I don't know what I'm looking at.
look at the area around the bed. So watch how the
All right,
camera
all
is trying to focus.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Couldn't tell us playing.
Because
Start
it's
it
just
over. Restart.
all right. And then it
All right, just tell me what.
I'm gonna pause it when I see it. I wish I could play this in slow motion.
It gets slower than this.
I can't slow it down in Messenger.
So it just looks like the camera's trying to focus.
This is such terrible.
I feel like my aunt's trying to show me photos of her vacation. You know what I mean? Over like an Enemans, and I'm going, yeah, no, that one's a going too. Yeah, look, what I know what I'm looking at. I don't know.
No, we can't play this like this. But like, so trust me, when you zoom this in and slow it down, you guys can't see, but there's just like a mist right here that it's trying to focus on, like a black mist. And when you zoom it in and slow it down, it takes almost like a person-like shape. But no, this is like terrible. We can't see this like this.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought I was losing my vision completely because I'm thinking this is like a blurry room.
Okay, so the whole thing was so the camera, and then at the end of the clip, the camera had just fallen down. Like, what is it trying to focus on? There's nobody in there. And then when we slowed it down and we zoomed in, you can see like a black mist just sort of go right in front of the camera here. It's like right here, but just with this pixelation, you can't really see it. So that's my bad. My bad.
Imagine somebody showing you something on a video that you can't see it. No. If you could see it, it's right here. So if you see this video that I'm showing you, see how you can't see it? But if you could see it, this is where it's happening right here. You got to believe me. Oh, yeah. And me and Rick got to go. I guess that's where Black Mist would go. Like, I don't know. Rick, what?
So what was going on with your computer screen while it was paused? Sarah.
What was going on with my computer screen? It was literally like zooming in and out on the screen. Like it was moving. Like it was getting
the black mist. It was zooming in on the black mist.
It looked like it was trying to focus, but it wasn't playing. It was paused. I'm like looking over, and the time's the same. It's not moving, but it looked like it was doing that focusing thing
without you doing anything.
Or I'm going insane. Those are the two options right now in my mind. And Mike, cue joke about me being crazy.
I was going to say, does anyone have a coin?
No, nothing. Nothing. No.
No, nothing on that. No.
Okay.
So what were we talking about? The Muppets?
Phenomenon.
So, the thing with the Muppets was the friendship between Kermit and Fozzie.
How did we go back to talking about Muppets on Paranormal Clips?
You were just talking about the Muppets. We're just continuing what you were saying. So, Rick, I'm trying to tell you is the reason why they were such good friends was that they would even go their separate ways, but they always, like, the minute one would come knocking, the other one would go get the other. And they'd be moving right along footloose.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite songs, maybe ever. Like
moving right along.
I've always said, why wouldn't, like, Eddie Vedder and Chris Cornell did Hunger Strike? Why couldn't they do Moving Right Along together? Like, you know what I mean? We're truly birds of a feather. We're in this together. But the funny part is, in that song is the line, and sadly we just left Rhode Island. And we did what? Never mind. Moving right along.
No one ever.
Yeah.
Somebody must have covered that song.
I've never heard, Rick. I've been looking.
Right.
I would love to hear two guys or two women, two dogs that could howl it. Just give me two different versions of that song. I want to hear it. I'm a Muppets fan. So, Sarah, back to you and the Muppets. I don't know what you're saying.
I don't have anything to say about the Muppets right now. I'm just here listening to you ramble. And I kind of, I mean, I kind of tuned it out, to be honest.
Oh, that's fine. What do you get next?
Okay.
Hey, by the way, Rick, did you see where I took the challenge about the God helmet? There was somebody talking about a God helmet.
Me, I said I asked if anyone in the group had one.
Did you see where I kept?
Yeah, you started that nonsense.
Yeah, I kept arguing over the case that if they just showed us the parts, me and you could put it together.
This is
Oh, I
not
didn't
how
see
this
that.
works, because you understand how complicated these things actually are, you guys. So the God helmet was developed. The God helmet was developed
Mike, why are we getting yelled at now?
to help with depression. It is the
Enjoy it.
medical advice. It's
Enjoy
not
it.
called God helmet.
Enjoy it.
But it's run by software. You have to have the software too. You
So-
can't just put it on your head.
One more time, Rick. I'm telling you, if you show us what the basic parts are, that me and Rick put it together.
I can
And
code
you can code the software that runs it at the
whole
correct
thing.
the whole
intervals.
thing. Super
Just
nuts.
show us the parts. That's what
It
you
has
do.
to go around. I don't even know that it has to go at the correct intervals across
Yep.
each lobe
Done.
at different speeds.
Done.
Temporal lobes. I lobe.
Black tape, gray tape. Either way, I can buy. We can go.
And
we
this
can
is
go.
why my comment
Rick.
was just stick your head in
Rick.
the microwave, you guys. It's easier that way.
Rick.
Oh wow! I didn't even get that comment of you being mean to us again.
Rick,
What was that, Mike?
let's go to the arts and crafts store first off, right?
He's gonna go to the arts and crafts store.
We'll buy some
Okay.
foam. Buy some foam because I get to figure helmet's gonna have foam, right? Me and you
Of
will
course.
look at different types of foam.
Any good helmet would.
You know what I mean, right? And then we'll go to Dick's Sporting Goods, me and you, and we can look at like goalie masks, something, and like let's make it out of a goalie mask, right? Let's do ours.
For anyone in the comments, I'm not putting up
Right.
any more comments about
Let's make a God like goalie helmet face mask. Like you got to put the whole thing on, the face mask and everything.
The odd God helmet.
Rick, you know what we should do after we put the helmet on them? We should look so like the
Are
helmet.
you gonna
and
make
the
it look
goalie
like
mask.
Thor? Are you gonna make it look like a Thor
I'm
helmet?
gonna make look. If we do this the right way, Rick, we make it so that it's just this old God white face with white long. The beard is the goalie helmet, right? Over the helmet though, there's like a bald spot, but we put the white long wig on top of the person, and they're God. They got the big helmet. They're all plugged in. We'll code everything, whatever it is they call that. We'll figure that all out. We'll hook it up to their brains, right, Rick? Best part.
I'm in.
And then we'll shoot some sort of energy. We'll figure out what it is through
Who
their head.
are you gonna get to let you two jamokes hook anything up to their brain? Who's doing that?
I know people.
Well, Mandy probably, but besides her,
Oh, don't go
She's
inside
not
me.
you.
She's willing
She
to try.
doesn't-
She's just willing to do stuff.
I know she's willing to do stuff, so she probably let you. And I'd be like, Mandy, that's probably not the best idea because Mike and Rick built that, and it's held together with bubble gum and has industrial magnets on it.
Mike, what is it called when you tell somebody their hopes and dreams and they continually shoot it down in a negative
Oh, a
and mean
soul
way?
crusher? Yeah, I'm a soul crusher. Is that what I'm doing?
Is that what you're saying you're doing?
Yes.
Rick.
I can never figure out which way to point.
Rick,
sometimes our dreams are just unsafe, Rick.
So Rick, remember how
I
this
also
conversation started?
Mm.
I kept saying, "Let it go, let it go, let it go." Remember, I kept saying that to
Let
you.
it go.
Here's why. I realize now that, especially when people don't consider you like, well, you're not a paranormal investigator, or you're not.
That's not even what that's about. Don't
Hold
start
on
that
a second. Hold your horses, paranormal investigator. So
Yes, Sarah.
I'm looking for my horse.
that was a good look. That you looked right
Where's
up
my
at
horse?
it. So when you say something like that to a bunch of
I left my
paranormal
horse in
people,
the other room.
you make something sound that easy, they lose their minds. They lose it. They can't believe that you would even imply that you could build a God helmet. They lose their minds. You see how her reaction was? It wasn't like, oh, you guys are being idiots. It was, the God helmet was developed back in 1972.
Somebody on this show has to talk sense. This is just, it's just shenanigans. It's all day.
Sarah, can we watch a clip that isn't a cartoon of the Muppets now, please?
Yep, yeah. But all I'm going to say is this. If you show us all the stuff that it's made out of, give me and Rick one try, and I bet you we could build it.
Okay,
I
so
got-
I'm going to
I got
ask
most of the stuff in my basement, Mike.
I'll post it. I'll post it on our Facebook page, and then we'll start a countdown timer to see how long it takes you to build it and see what actually happens.
Legit goalie god helmets.
Erases your memory.
We don't know what. Well, technically, as of now, me and Rick, we don't know what it's going to do.
It's going to do something though,
Not gonna be
great.
good for you.
But it will do something.
What I said to this was you would be better off and probably have the same effect. Just take some mushrooms and do the Gansfeld method. It would be the same thing, pretty much.
I'll try that too, but I want a god helmet.
If I make the Gansfeld goggles look like a helmet, would that be better, Rick?
Why didn't you want me to speak
You
with
know,
God?
the record. You know what you're doing wrong, and you want some actual.
No, it's not God coming
you want
through the
some-
Gansfeld session.
You want some production value on the Gansfeld method, if you want my honest opinion. So, I think that it shouldn't be goggles. I think it should be from peripheral all the way to the front, red. That should be a red crimson like Boba Fett type mask. Like I don't.
The guy from X-Men.
No, I'm talking like
The laser eye guy. He has like a round.
like Cobra Commander.
I don't know.
Well, if he was the metal fake, it just goes right. So that way you see red. You guys should have red over here, literally all the way to over here.
You have to wear headphones. You have to wear. Are you going to have the noise canceling headphones built in?
Of course.
But think about it. Like that would make more sense, wouldn't it? If you would be blindfolded, but have that red part be more like in the actual eye vision of what your eyes can do. Like I know that they're looking straight the whole time.
If
but
you can make a whole headpiece that had the white noise machine, the headphones, and the red in it, you probably saying.
Who made Who made this? He couldn't make that. The guy who made this couldn't make that helmet a red. Come on,
Mike Adkins. It's somehow your job now to make this helmet.
A Gansfeld like Boba Fett helmet? He knows what I mean. There you go. Yeah. Oh yeah, because I want the tumbler bazooka.
Tumbler bazooka. This is just silliness.
Rick, you've heard about that, right?
No.
We're not doing clips today, folks. We're not doing it.
You know the halftime show guns they shoot.
Yeah, the potato cannons.
Yeah, I want Mike to like secretly work on the legit tumbler
bazooka.
No. If you shot these, because these things are so heavy. Like if you shot these things at people, it's like the greatest stun thing I can think of. Because you're gonna stun somebody.
And the name fits too. The tumbler.
Yeah, tumbler bazooka. Boom.
Yeah.
That's a horrible way to deliver coffee.
We're gonna get
imagine delivering coffee to a dude pulling up out of your car and shooting it in the house. That'd be great. Yeah, I'm sorry. The thing is, the thing wouldn't spill because I drop it all the time. Legit tumblers. They keep the hot stuff hot.
Mike, they keep the cold stuff cold.
What else could you ask for in a tumbler?
There it is. Shout out to those guys.
Yeah.
I use it all the time. I really, I wish it was just a plug. It's not. I really just use the thing all the time. And I still only have one complaint. It keeps the hot stuff sometimes too hot.
Sometimes it keeps the cold stuff a little too cold.
Yeah.
You haven't had that issue.
No, you know what though? He's right in a weird way. I have definitely gone for a drink and been like, "What? Surprisingly cold." Like, so maybe it was a little cold at the moment.
I mean, you guys are in a state where it's cold right now. It's not that cold here, so the actual outside of the tumbler does not get extra chilly to chill it further.
Oh. I don't know what that means, but it is colder where we are.
It's colder where you are, is what it means.
We've been waiting 20 minutes for you to play another video.
Are you ever going to play a clip?
I don't know.
I thought that you guys were my friends. And I really feel like I'm just being set up to be the mean girl Patsy in this show. While you just fluff around talking about Muppets and mice.
Of mice and Muppets.
Of mice and Muppets. Sean Steinbeck. His other never released novel of Mice and Muppets.
I like that, Mike.
Yes, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. Same thing with Gin and Juice, which from time to time that's like one of my favorites because I'm a big Snoop Dogg fan, and I can't have one without playing the song, so it's a good time. Can we see a video? Like, what are we
Yeah,
gonna
we're
do?
gonna actually just watch the other one I have from
No, that'd be great. No, that would be for a clip show. Yeah, I'm with it. Like me and Rick would love. Oh, there's my head.
Okay. This
So
is
by
as
the way,
big as I can get.
what I was trying to tell you was I made the background video just repeatedly my head and my name because remember I was told by someone that it was too active. Well, now it's just my head. So go ahead.
This is playing. By the way, okay, that's the fan.
Oh, that's a something.
So Mike's actually sleeping in this video.
So pause it for a second.
Okay.
Here's what I think that I'm watching.
Okay.
Because I can kind of tell what's going on the screen. It's very black and white and then gray.
Mhm.
But it almost reminds me of like the Three Stooges. Like if I heard a snoring Curly right now, and the sheet was blowing every time he went, like it would be funny to me. But I feel like I'm watching someone sleep, and then there's a napkin that's
A doily.
yeah, well, you know, a doily, as they would say, as the kids say nowadays. Whatever it is, I don't. So it's blowing, but it looks like he's snoring. It almost, to me, I guess. Rick, do you see that at all? That looks almost like.
Oh, I saw the doily go up and down. Yeah, but where is he in relation to everything?
Okay, so I don't know if you can see me. So where the doily is, that would be the end of the bed where
His right
his
foot.
feet would be.
His right foot.
It's his feet are actually. You guys can't see my mouse, can you? I'm trying.
No, I can't. Your pointer. Yeah.
Okay, his feet are actually right here.
And the far end is
on his
where is.
side.
Where's his head then?
Up here.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, that's what
All
I
right.
said. It's near his right foot.
But his feet are over here. And it's over here.
Which would be on which side of him if he's laying on his back?
The right side. So
Which would be his
technically,
left foot. The right foot, right? The right foot. I'm just saying it was near his right. That's what I'm saying. It's near his
Okay.
right foot.
okay,
All right.
yeah, yep, okay.
See it?
I don't know if it does it. Can I play the rest of the video now?
Yeah,
Please.
go ahead.
Okay.
Is he snoring?
Oh,
Does that look like that's his foot to you? For real.
I don't know what the
Don't
question.
say anything, Rick. Oh my god.
I don't know. I don't know what we're asking right now. Like, does that look like his foot to you? Meaning it's moving the napkin? I'm sorry, doily.
This is the sheet. This is part of the sheet. This is the corner of the sheet.
Of the bed?
Yes. This is the corner of the sheet of the bed.
Who has a corner of the sheet of the bed that's that perfectly folded to the end like that? That's ridiculous. That would be perfectly folded. I don't. That's not the end of the bed. That's not the bed sheet. Can't be.
Yes, it is.
It's not a bed sheet. It can't be a bed sheet. The end of the bed sheet's doing that.
Yes.
They really know how to like fold their.
I
Somebody's
don't.
been in the military because that's folded like correctly.
Yes,
My-
Mike was in the military,
See, that
and
explains.
I have to say, wait, let's see what Mike has to say about this. I wear an 8.5 shoe, and it's like 12 inches high. The sheet, he's saying.
That's
But-
what she
No. That's
says.
yeah. That's a good one. I
Sorry.
wear an 8.5-inch shoe, and it's 12 inches high.
Right.
Oh, good job, Jenny. I don't know what else to say about that.
8.5.
all right, let's watch it again from the beginning, please.
It's a small shoe though. 8.5. Right. Rick, you got to be like a 12.
I am a 11 and a half, 12.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, we could share stuff, Rick. See, this is good about us. We could I could be like, hey, Rick, want to wear my shoes? You'd be like, oh, I can do that. I got 11 and a half sometimes, depending if I want it to be like, roomy.
If you want to wear socks,
Yeah. Because for years I was actually buying weight. Yeah, that's a whole other story of how stupid I am. But I didn't know any of my sizes for a long time. By the way, I bought the wrong size shoe, wrong size everything for years. It was always like, why does my toes hurt? Why does this hurt? I just thought I stopped growing at a certain age and didn't, realize that I would still grow. And, then my feet get bigger. And I never realized for 20 years, I think it was, I wore the wrong size shoe, and belt, and a bunch of other things. You can hear all about this and more in my new biography, Losing My Mind. I'm sorry, sir. Were you saying now about the video? Like,
it's playing.
Can I ask the one problem though? That I'm gonna play devil's advocate. I love Mike. Mike knows I love Mike.
Right.
Here's the problem I have with this video.
Mm-hmm.
That am I to believe that this ghost is going like this and lifting the very corner of the sheet? Like the way that it's being lifted is it looks like at one point it's being lifted like this. So is that what it's doing?
It is. So you're supposed to believe that something is lifting it, or
by the corner, the very corner of the sheet.
Why not?
To be perfectly in the middle like that.
Exactly. That's the point. To be lifted up perfectly and then stay up as long as it does. It's not a fan blowing it.
If you're gonna make Mike, this is not pertaining to this, but this is a common sense thing, and this is what people say that are not 100% in the paranormal. If I'm gonna attach anything to that sheet to make it stand up, the best shot I have is if I get it right in the corner of the sheet to bring it up in the air. Do you see my issue with the corner of the sheet being the lead? Like if you're going to attach fishing wire, which is what the fake ones do, and it's true, you're going to attach it to the corner of the sheet because you don't want to lift it from a side of the sheet so that the corner flops. You'd have to lift it from the very corner to make it rise like that. Am I wrong?
Yeah, we need a setup. We need a setup for this whole thing.
Rewind.
Okay, so well, hold on. Let's adjust. So Mike Atkins had a camera in his room because they were experiencing paranormal activity while he was sleeping.
Yeah, that's
so he was trying to record to see if he could figure out what was going on. There were noises, things were moving around, and they were having a general uneasy feeling. And still like continuing. Do you want me to go back to the very beginning?
Yeah.
No.
I just have I'm go back because we have to show. There's definitely sides of people that are saying what I'm saying. So you have to play. You have to do devil's advocate. You have to point out what's
I agree.
weird about it, what you can see, but that's what's weird to me. I'm giving you my good.
Okay, it's playing.
See,
you can hear the fan is on. Yeah.
I see there's moving out the corner, but the corner be getting pulled. There's a ripple effect because it's now bent in half, right? Oh, the other corner. Right.
Okay, so can I just say something I just noticed? It can't be his foot because the sheet's bent towards him, actually, not away from him. So his foot, you would see if it was his foot doing it.
It's not his foot. It's definitely not his foot.
I'm not saying it's his foot at all. I don't think I've ever.
No, I'm just saying, like, if people thought, oh, he was kicking it or whatever, the sheet is actually bent towards him. So you know that there's nothing, at least on this side of it, where he is underneath it.
What I'm saying is, if I was going to reenact this, if I had to reenact this, I would tie fishing wire to a pulley above my head that I would operate with my hands, and I would be able to tug and pull at the very end of the sheet to make it stand up again. Not as well as that, because I don't believe that's what he did. But I'm trying to tell you that's what, like, I don't know why you were used skeptic, because I'm not skeptical about anything. I'm just telling you, like, what the old Italian would say. Like,
Right.
I feel like it's coming from the corner. Am I wrong with that? At least looking like where the sheet's being held.
No,
Yeah.
it definitely looks like it's, but although if you watch it closely, you can see movements on other parts of it.
Well, that's what I was looking for, to see if it was being pulled left or right instead of just straight
Yeah.
up and down.
Yeah, so it looks like there's movement on other sides of it. Also,
Right.
this-
No, there's a million reasons why it won't work. I'm trying to tell you, like, if I had to reenact it, that's what when you watch stuff like this, you have to
Mhm.
understand that everyone that
Yeah.
watches it now sees stuff all day long, right?
Mhm.
So they're gonna go, yeah, no, and they're all gonna have opinions. So if you don't voice the opinion of what somebody might say that is gonna go, oh, that's not real, that's what they would say, because it's the corner. It's little details like that to me that, like, I don't know. Am I wrong? At least with that assessment of it, like, I'm not right. I know I'm not right about this video. But
No,
I'm
but
saying,
yeah, that definitely could be something that a skeptic would say, for sure. Absolutely. And that's the problem in general with any clip. Any, like, in my opinion, any clip we show could be faked. There's a way for it to have been faked. And so that's the problem with sharing clips and evidence on TikTok and Instagram like people are doing now, because there's no background. So much of what lends these things credibility is knowing the person, like having gone in, like I did myself, and tried to, like, recreate it or debunk it or looked at the room, because I did that. This is the first thing we got when my team started working with Mike and Jenny. This was the first thing we got from them. So obviously we went in there to try, like, obviously we're like, we thought the same things. So we went in there and took a look at it, and we determined that it couldn't have been done that way, or that it wasn't at least done that way. So we couldn't really determine what caused it, which is why we did an investigation. But yeah, like, in just seeing a 30-second clip that people are seeing online and TikTok, anything can be fake. Any of it can be fake. And most of it is, unfortunately. So there's that.
well, there's no, on TikTok, there's no such thing as context. Every video is like someone walking down, like, a dark hallway, and then something moves, and then they run.
Right.
Yeah, that's what they do. They walk down hallways to find something that will scare them, so they can run.
Right.
That's what the shows, I think that's what the show is called. I'm not
Finding something in the dark hallway that makes me run.
Yeah,
What's the name of the show?
finding things to make me run. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. Actually,
or something just falls over and then they run, which is really just, the show they should just be called I Got Scared. Like, I hyped myself up and got scared and
I
ran
heard a noise and I
I
ran.
heard a noise and ran away. Yeah.
So there's footage of a police officer going down, like security/police officer going down, and he's standing in the hallway and he's talking to somebody and there's nobody there, and they ask him who he's talking to, and he says the name of who he's talking to, and it's a woman that passed away like months ago, and then eventually he's like, "Don't you see the person that I'm talking to?" And she's like, There's nobody on the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Either he's the greatest actor that's ever lived, or that was one of the scariest piece of footage I've ever seen. Because his reaction was a pure terror. Like, he, for a second, stopped, like, looked at what he was looking at, and just was gone. Like, it was the immediate leaving that I believed. Like I'm out type of. Like, he was talking to somebody the whole time, hand gestures, talking, because she wanted, like, to see her sister or something. He was trying to tell her to go to bed, go back to her room, whatever. So and so is gone for the night, and man, they're watching him on the camera, and he's just talking, having a conversation. There's nobody there, and they finally ask him, and it's like creepy as all hell.
I'll tell you why I would think that isn't real is because I've seen a similar video in a different circumstance where like it's the two police officers and they're approaching they're approaching an area where it's been reported that there's a homeless woman causing a ruckus, and it's the opposite. Like dispatch is on there looking at the cameras and they're like, she's right there. Why can't you see her? And you can see her on the camera, but they can't see anybody. So they're looking for her. And at one point they're like, she's right behind you. You're walking right. So it seems like almost like maybe sometimes these trends start, and I'm seeing that now.
This is old. This is old footage though, but this is older footage. So it's like it is. You know, it's and the thing is this. That right there, you could get done at like Treasure Island. Like they could put somebody in the video with you. Like, that's like one of those things they do even at Disney.
The haunted haunted
The
mansion ride.
police would still have to be. They are like shining. They're like they're like getting aggravated. They can't find her.
I'm with you. What I'm saying is, it's easier to superimpose somebody on the video that
then take them out.
You can't see than to have this guy do such an acting job of a 5-minute conversation with someone that's not there, and just be watching him, and then hear his like whole conversation with like, I'm talking to so and so, and I'm like, well, what do you mean by that? And he asked her again, and he's like, do you see when they say no, dude? It was just different. It was older, first off, and second off, there was some context because she's telling him over the thing who that used to be, and that they don't see anybody that he's been talking to, because they were laughing at him. They were like started laughing when they first saw the footage. Like, what is he doing? Like, he's having nobody, just standing going like, it's a nice conversation, polite, but he's going on, and they just like, what's going on?
Have you guys seen the one that's going around right now with the people driving the Tesla through the through the graveyard? Yeah. And then they start seeing the car starts picking up people.
Like an SLS camera.
Yeah.
Pretty neat. This is like
the green people everywhere.
Yeah, like because they have the technology to pick up that, you know what I mean? Pick up people so the Tesla doesn't drive into them. And they're driving through the cemetery and like, oh, there's a person there. Oh, there's a person over there. But they're not there, you know.
Now I want to know if the Tesla technology is better than the SLS technology, which is basically just the Connect technology, where it can tell the difference between a person and like a bush. Like,
it would have to be.
Right? Well, I would assume you also would not want to drive your $100,000 Tesla into a bush.
Yeah, no, I'm saying that the technology's got to be much better than the Connect.
I feel like we should research this, Rick, and then we should put it on the next week's show. What do you think?
Yeah, and Mike, try to find that clip that you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, are we talking about Tesla's running into bushes?
Talking about a clip that's going around where a Tesla is identifying people when there are no people
I know that.
there.
I know that part. But at the end, you said.
Okay, so you know how when you look at those silly dancing SLS videos you love so much, and they always look like they're dancing?
Yes.
And it's really just because it's the Connect technology trying to like map a chair or a freaking hat stand or something.
It sees people in other things, yeah.
It sees people in other things. Thank you, Rick, for making that much simpler than I was making it and it needed to be. But, you know, I'm saying, is the Tesla technology identifying, seeing people in other things? Like, is it seeing a bush and identifying it as a person?
Wow, that's deep. That's actually on a deep level, huh? You like a deep thinker. Like, are we the same as bushes? We are living like they are. Would it not? Hold on.
No, I wasn't getting existential with like the bush.
No, I wanted to ponder.
I've gotten. All right, you beat me to it.
I'm gonna ruminate tonight.
Because I'm not getting existential with the bush. It should be on a t-shirt.
I'm gonna ruminate tonight. Also, should be on a t-shirt.
I'm gonna ruminate tonight.
Would anyone like to say anything and wrap up before we go and get on another show with more tomfoolery?
Yes, I would like everyone to please like and subscribe to Legit Podcast, POTCOM, on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, for more ridiculous content, and then actually relevant content occasionally as well. Yeah.
even if this time we made people go look up videos, people keep coming back going, "Oh, I watched that video. I've seen that video." Like, we'll make people watch videos tonight at least. If any.
And if there are people watching out there who want to send us some videos, please do.
Okay, let's do the banner with the. Let's not forget to remind people that they can now leave us messages so they can contact us 508-534-8763 or 508 legit pod if there's something you want to see. If you have any comments, let us know. And if you do have videos you want us to review, you can email them to legitpodcast, DOTCOM, spelled out at gmail.com.
You know what's funny about that number is with that, as a local Rhode Islander, when I see that phone number, I think that like some old Irish guy is going to pick up the phone and be upset that we're calling his house, because it's 508, which is classic Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Classic, like that Boston area. Classic Irish guy answering the phone, angry that we're calling. So that's what I think.
I can try to
1-800
like that.
legit pod.
Mhm.
1-800, right?
No, 508.
Oh, yeah.
1-508 legit
Yeah.
pod.
1-508 legit pod. So
Mhm.
Boston area, not 617, but 508. 508 legit pod. All right. I'll give it a call. I'll probably call it in between shows. I want to thank everybody for watching. We're going to go over to legit Paranormal 101, and may have some people join us, and then Sarah's going to take the lead on that one. So let's all wish her luck, and we'll see how we do on the next show. So guys, thanks for watching. We'll be jumping over. Give us